Alright, y'all, what's up, anime fans? And man, back at it like a crack at it with my boy ATC, and we are talking about episode 5 of Demon Slayer, man. Kind of fucked up the introduction, but you know what? I'm kind of mad right now, but I ain't gonna let that stop me from doing this review. Allow me to reintroduce myself. If you don't know by now, my name is Mufasa Uncaged, and we're here with me is ATC. ATC, say what's up. You already know.
What's happening, man? You can catch me on YouTube at ATC TV and on IG at ATC_NKG. What's up?
Yep. And man, this is episode 5, so we like halfway through the season now. But this episode was interesting to watch as we get to see. It seemed like everybody got some screen time in this episode. You know, we got some screen time for the Miss Hashira. We got to see the Love Hashira go to work. We got to see Tanjiro put in work, you know, so, yeah, let's just talk about the Miss Hashira and the Upper 5 battle, like, that confrontation, you feel me? We see the Miss Hashira, and he's running with, like, the other two swordsmiths, Kotetsu, and I forgot other bruh name. He's running with them, and they're about to go pick up a sword, the sword that he made for him and shit like that. Cause this sword was looking messed up and chipped up, you know, from cutting niggas. So, well, not even just cutting people, cause like when he was practicing with the doll, like his blade had broke, and he just took one of the random ones. You feel me?
He's still using that hook.
Yeah, he's still using it perfectly. You know, still getting off. But yeah, they go to like this little barn place, like where bro was working on the sword, and he's about to go pick up the sword. As they're picking up the sword, we see like some shit happened. Like he sent something that nigga Tokito had sensed. He was like, hold on, wait, I'm sensing some fuck nigga energy in the area. We gotta hold up. You feel me? And so then he was like, he's already here. He sensed the upper demon. He was like, upper demons in this area. So all you see is the vase just roll out, and the Upper 5 pops out this vase. He's like, oh, so you knew I was here. Alright, hey, but one thing though, what y'all got in the kitchen over there, man? What y'all got in that house? Like, I know y'all got something good in there, man. I want to know. But before that, you feel me? He had set out the vase. He put out a vase, and it was, what came out this vase was all the fucking sword, not all the swordsmiths, but all the swordsmiths he didn't like killed off and shit like that. Like, yo, he had these man. He said, "Fuck a pack. I'm about to put y'all in a vase. I'm putting y'all in the vase, bro."
Freaky ass vase, man.
Yeah, bro.
Man, freaky as hell. Got all of them in there like a piece of art.
Yeah, bro. And he just showed them off. He like, yeah, bro. See, I put him and him together with a sword, and he has swords in all of them. I'm like, yo. And then he just start playing with them. He just like, if I take this sword and I tweak it a little bit, and man, it just start bleeding. I was like, this man is devious, yo. Like, god damn.
You're a freak. Can't leave him alone with the science project.
Man,
a
bro.
Freak.
Oh my god, he gonna paint some whole other shit. Like, yo, bro, what the fuck is this? So you feel me? That boy Tokito, he ain't about that talking, bro. He ran up on him. I'm like, oh shit, about that action. And he just said, soon he cut him. He thought he cut him, but he didn't. And then, but he teleported. The Upper 5 teleported, and he was just like, man, you just gonna interrupt me while I'm talking? That's very fucking rude, man. Like, yo, let me tell y'all about my art. Like, I'm trying to tell you about this shit. And you feel me? Tokito, he's kind of thinking on the fly. He runs up again, try to cut his head. I think the third time he almost got him though. You feel me? He almost got him. And he was just like, oh shit. But as he's going, he's learning. He like, there's some different vases around here. But then he realized he had to cut the vases. So he started doing that and cutting the vases and shit like that. So what was your whole what did you think about this whole fight? Like that whole interaction between these two?
The Miss Hashira is so calm. Like, dude just be thinking before he act. Like he hearing that shit, but he ain't really hearing that shit. So we getting to see, like you said, a little bit more screen time from him, and it was dope to see some of his attacks flesh out. One thing I did think was cool, the the two Smiths, the two swordsmiths, they was in the fucking way. I'm like, bruh, get the fuck off the screen, like, nigga, you about to get my nigga killed fucking around, like, bro.
No, for real, cause like he ended up summoning like 2 more fish. The upper 5 ended up summoning 2 more fish that shot out like spike looking things. You feel me? And that boy Taquito jumped in the way and prevented them from getting killed or anything like that. But he was still standing. He was just filled up with like all these fucking pointy ass spikes that had poison in them.
Yeah, shit.
So I'm like, shit. Hey, yo, he took a couple in the face, and I'm just like, shit. Them motherfuckers was not no little needles. Them fat ass needles too. So I'm like, what the fuck? He should be dead. But you feel me? I like how he's called the Mist Hashira because like he's has such a foggy mind. Like he doesn't remember anything. He just like he's relearning everything. You know, it seems like he's relearning his emotion, his feelings, and stuff like that. So I think that's one thing I do like about his personality. Like he's relearning himself. Like, and that's why we're calling him the Mist Hashira, because he has a foggy mind. So then we see him and the upper 5, like the upper 5 does like his blood demon art to him, and he puts him in like this fucking water vase, and he was like, yo, I'ma just have you suffocate, like you can't do nothing, I'ma just have you suffocate, you can't breathe. I took away, and that was smart though, that was a smart thing, because he said I'll take away your breathing. The most valuable thing to a demon slayer is breathing. So I thought that was kind of cool. That was the smart thinking that he did though, and he's trying to turn him into a piece of art at the same time. So
how's my man gonna get up out of that bitch? Like you in a water prison, like what the fuck?
Yeah. Hey, even Kakashi couldn't escape out of a water prison, nigga.
Thanks.
You feel me? But okay, so let's get into like the village. Now we see the village is getting attacked. Everybody's panicking. Chaos is happening. People getting sliced up, slashed by these weird ass looking fish. Like, yo. So all that's happening. Swordsmiths is dying left and right. People trying to protect themselves. And then we see the Love Hashira come in on a clutch moment and just
swinging.
Yeah, let's say that. She came in titties. She came in swinging them things. You feel me? And you know, she came in just saving all the swordsmiths and doing everything. But what I did like about her was her sword. Her sword is like flexible, it's bendable and stuff like that. Like, I don't know whoever made her sword, but her sword is dope as hell. Like, for it to like be kind of like a whip in a way, you know. We get to see her first breathing, her first form of breathing and stuff like that. But yeah, she's going around, she's like saving the village. She's quick as hell and shit like that. As she's doing this shit, people are like falling into love with her. They like, oh my god, who is this baddie right here? She fast. I like her. You know, you feel me? Then it gets to a scene. We see the scene where the chief village is like, you feel me? The chief village is like the oldest. He's the one they have to protect because he knows, like, he's like the best at the swordsmith shit. Like, you can't let the chief die, you know. So we see him and he's getting yoked up. He's getting like squeezed like a goddamn ketchup bottle, blood coming out.
Squeezing the juice out that hoe. like a dried up raisin.
Man, just squeezing his ass like a ketchup packet. And you feel me? He's looking like I ain't gonna lie, I thought he was gonna die. I thought he was gonna die on that scene. Cause like all the demon slayers that was there, they protected him. They got washed. They was fucking ass. I was like, yo, why would y'all have these no name motherfuckers like protecting them? Like, yo, y'all, and this is y'all like the chief. This is like the motherfucker that runs the village. Like, yo, y'all could have got somebody better. I don't know who, but y'all could have got somebody better at least. You feel me? So yeah, we see the chief is getting squeezed and shit like that. So then the Love Hashira, she comes through, and she like, oh yeah, she get it done easy work, just first form. Got rid of the whole fish, that fat ass mutated looking fish, and she catches the chief of the village, and he's falling in love with her. He like, oh my god, I ain't never seen a baddie like this. That boy, he went from being hurt to extremely like just okay. Like, yo. So what do you think about this whole scene?
shit, we get to have a little comic relief and shit. But I was more or less wanting to see her power. She quick as fuck. Like she remind me of like Tengen when we seen how fast he be running and shit. Like she did this really quick. And like you said, the blade, super cool blade. Fuck, how does it pull out like that and it's all curved and then it gets sheathed regular?
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's pretty cool, man. But I was fucking with it though. Nice little fight scene.
Yeah. Hey, no, I thought it was funny because as soon as the chief was like getting felt up, you feel me? He was getting some like attention. Other bro like, hey, I'm hurt too. I want some loving over here. And she like, oh my god, I forgot about you. You feel me? Oh like damn. But that part. So then let's talk about the real meat and potato. Let's get into the main course. My boy Tanjiro is like knocked out, but he wakes up and you see Nezuko running as they're fighting the upper four. And like as she's running, like the anger side of the upper four, he starts doing all these electric attacks and shit like that. She's dodging them, but you feel me? There's a certain amount of time she can only do that. And then like it switches off. Like you see the brother and sister tag team duo just go to work. You feel me? I'll protect you, you protect me type of scene is happening here. They
really thought that was cool.
Yeah. And then the upper four, the pleasure to do with the fan, he fucking fanned down the hall and was trying to get their ass and shit like that. He ended up getting them though, but you feel me? Now the whole hotel is fucking destroyed. Everything just it's a whole battlefield at this point. So they both get hit, and then you see Nezuko is like trying to grab on to Tanjiro's sword, and at that point I knew what was going to happen. I was like, okay, she's grabbing her sword so she can like put her blood on it and like light it on fire. And I was like, oh shit, it's about to be epic as hell. Like that shit. I was like, that's some real smart thinking on Nezuko's part for her to do that. He's trying to tell Tanjiro's telling her like not to touch on the sword or anything like that. Like, what was you thinking?
Shit, I'll be honest with you, I did not see that shit coming. I was wondering too, what is this bitch grabbing the sword for? This nigga like, let it go, bitch. Let it go. So I was shocked. When I seen the blood demon, like the blood flaming the sword, I was like, oh shit, okay, I like this.
Yeah, no, dead ass. So I seen that shit. I was like, oh my god. But then, you feel me, she fucking grabbed the sword and like, feel me, her blood, because this isn't the first time we kind of seen this. If you go back to season 1, her blood was actually on Tanjiro's sword, and when it had broke the first time, you feel me? Really? So if you remember when she was fighting the spider dude, like when they was fighting the spider dude in the woods.
Oh yeah. Yes. Okay.
So I'm like, yeah. Like I remember that part. So I was like, oh shit, she about to do it again, but this time he has his whole sword. And I'm like, oh, I know what he about to do now. He about the fire, the sword was on fire, and then he about to mix it with the Hinokami. I'm like, oh, it's really over now. And yo, this man Tanjiro really did the Hinokami Kagura dance, and he lit the sword. It just make the fire even stronger. So then this is where the animation start getting lit. Like, yo, this man did the Sun Hollow dragon dance. That boy went for the first head, boom, second head, boom, third head, cut everybody's head off, bruh.
So
smooth, bruh, and swiftly. Like the animation was fire when he did that.
To see Shinron.
I was like, man, you see shit right out for real, man. Fucking, it almost reminded me of like a Super Dragon Fist of a fucking Dragon Ball Z.
Bro, swear. And I thought of his attack though. The way that they did that attack was like, it was so graceful. Like it was almost it was like you were getting to see the Hinokami dance while he was fucking hitting that hoe.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, swing.
Man, he was for sure. That's where the money that's where the money showed up in the animation. So he did that, and he knocked off all 3 of their heads. But then you feel me? He was like, I didn't do it simultaneously. It was a 4th one. He didn't get the 4th one. But as he looks over to the side, he see Genya in the 4th one head, and he was like, "Oh, you did it, bro! oh well, shit. Hey man, like, no, bro. Hey, look, let's go link up with the other two Hashira, and as soon as he seen that, this boy Genya is on demon time, bro. Like literally demon time. He turned around. This man was a whole demon. And like, yo,
foaming at the mouth and shit.
Exactly, like, yo, he's looking like Tandro. You looking like a snack right now, nigga. And I need something to eat.
I'm a gremlin.
Man, I knew the perk was fake before I ate it. yo, the whole shit, bro. So, and the episode ends in a cliffhanger right there, and yeah, man. So, what was like your favorite moment of this episode?
Shit, favorite moment. We had a whole lot to pick from with the Mist Hashira, the Love Hashira, but I gotta say, favorite moment probably when Tanjiro released that fucking attack. Hinokami Sun Halo Dragon. The fucking name on that bitch sounds juicy.
Yeah. Like, how y'all just be naming these like moves? Like, yo, he's and it's funny because I'm like, he just like kind of learning more about it. You feel me? And I'm like, how y'all just be naming this shit?
Mark, the Demon Slayer Mark grew.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it reappeared like how it did in the entertainment district. You feel me? When he was cutting off the upper six, it reappeared. Yeah, that too. And then you seen before he even cut bruh head off, before he cut the upper four heads off, he was like, the upper four peaks. He was like, hold on, I'm starting to sense something. I'm starting to sense what Muzan feared. You feel me? So he was like, this is exactly. He looked like the same dude that almost killed Muzan ass. He like, hold on,
got that dog in him.
Man, exactly. He recognized a real nigga. He felt the presence. He like, yo, bro, yeah, this one was good, bro, for sure. What would you rank this episode though?
Ooh, shit, man. I'm gonna get that bitch a smooth 9.5.
9.5. I could agree with that. I could agree with that. I think I give it a 9 just because I wanted to see more of like the Miss Hashira and him and his fight. I probably would have said that. I wanted to see a little bit more, and I want to see how he's gonna get out of that water prison. But yeah, no, like it's still good though, like a good 9.9 or 9.5 for sure. But one thing I will say, I feel like it was too easy. I feel like that upper 4 kill, it was just too easy. I'm like, nah. Now upper 6 was a little bit harder, bro. Like it can't be over that easy, bro. Like there's something. I feel like there's something up with that. So we'll have to wait and see until next week. See what the hell is going on with Genya and like why he's a demon and he's just tweaking out and
Thriller Nights.
Man, fucking Nezuko finna like probably knock this man head off or something. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, and the fact that Genya's brother is one of the Hashira is just like, okay, this is probably why they disown him or they don't talk or it's something. So we gotta wait till next week or more into the season. We're already halfway through this season, and yeah, shit. Anything else you got to add, man?
Oh, that'll do it, man. Tune in
for sure. If you stay to the end of this video, we appreciate it. Yeah, usually we try to do these on a Sunday. We're doing this on Monday. It's a bunch of different schedules going on, and we're trying to push these out. I know I've only been pushing out like this type of content, and yeah, but I'm dropping a video every week at least. I'm trying to do something more, but I want to explain in the other video. But anyway, we're gonna wrap this one up. We're gonna get out of here, man, and we will see y'all in the next video. So me and ATC, we out.